so sorry. I'm feeling myself today, right? I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling my. Change the name of that digital drop. You know where you was on that digital bop. You ain't on Nicki Minaj album. You're tripping, okay? I'm just saying, I enjoy it. I listen to it often, okay? Because my anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, honey, okay? So check it out. This is the Love and Hip Hop review. Before I start, I wanted to mention, okay, y'all, this is my first ever book review I'm going to be doing soon, okay? I just got this book in the mail from Lloyd Johnson, okay? And he is asking me to review this book. I have only read chapter 1. Because I got it today. My job, of course, one of my coworkers forgot to tell me that it came. But I got it. Read the first chapter. It's good. It's good. Like, already in the first chapter, there's some major ratchet shit going on enough to keep my attention. I haven't read, like, a novel like this in a while, okay? The motherfucker is 397 pages. And my only problem is I cannot see that well anymore. I have to get better glasses. But I am reading, and I am on chapter 2. So, when I am done with this book, I will be reviewing it and telling you where you can find it on Amazon.com. I think it's already on Amazon right now. If you go and search for The Dog Catcher under Lloyd Johnson, you will find this book and you can read along with me. And then when I finish, we can do a review and you guys will know what I'm talking about. Now, let's get into my notes for Love and Hip Hop, okay? First of all, stage left inserts Johnny Blaze. The thirst. First of all, she doing some booty photo shoot. And at this point, I'm exasperated with this type of bitch. No disrespect, Johnny Blaze, because you probably a cool ass chick. And don't get me wrong. When they showed that back shot of you at the end of this scene, I was like, God damn. I'm always and will be an ass person, okay? So, I get the fever. I'm just so, like, annoyed with this stereotype of black woman. I really am. You know what I mean? And Johnny Blaze just seems to fit into that category just so well. She fits into the stripper, big booty, beat a bitch ass, put your business out on the internet, you know, slut puppy type shit. You know what I'm saying? Thirst for the thirst. You know, thirst my girls, okay? She wants the popularity. She wants you niggas to know, okay? And I just had to say that. Rich come through, her manager talking all that yin yang, basically saying, but she talented, dog. I wouldn't be bringing her to you if she wasn't so talented. I mean, look at the ass. She can rap, but I mean, look at the ass, bruh. Come on now. At least we can make some money off some calendars. At least we can make money off some strip club events. Okay, like, come on now. Come on, Rich. And he's just basically saying that because they had a past relationship in which he decided he didn't want to fuck with her no more. So she put his dick pic and his phone number on the internet for you bitches, okay? She definitely went far, okay? Because that means he had to miss out on her phone calls. He had to miss out on that money being made. So he's saying that, yeah, I'll fuck with her for now. Look at her ass. But, you know, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to see. Y'all, Diamond got a new boyfriend. Yes. Yes, Diamond. Move on quickly, young lady. Move on quickly. But then that puts me in a frame of mind of wondering, like, are we still supposed to be believing that Love and Hip Hop is real? Like, are we still supposed to be believing that this shit is like a reality happening right now? You know what I mean? Because you come to New York, you leave your kid, you leave your baby with your mom in LA so you could come out here and run after a dude that drops you off at somebody else's house when you get into town. Okay? He got a whole nother baby by his baby mama that you didn't even know about. You his LA bitch and you just come into that realization. And now you got a new dude. He a producer talking about how whack and how lame this nigga Cisco is. Granted, he's correct, but still, the thirst is still very real in this situation. I don't know you overbite, so I don't know how I feel about you either. Diamond, sweetheart, where are we with it? Like, I wish that her main focus was her child. And I'm going to leave it at that. Amina and her sister Sophie, who came out to see her, because y'all know Amina and her sisters are clique type, and they will come across the world to check on their sister, okay? So Sophie comes Okay, and they have to talk about the Peter situation and how he went away with Tara and how Tara doesn't care that they're married. She doesn't care, but they're trying to work on their relationship and how she's just tired of this with Peter. She's planning this big trip to Germany, but she doesn't know she wants his broke ass to come with her because she not feeling this nigga right now. And her sister, like all her sisters, have been like, leave this fool alone. Stop fucking with this fool. He's a dirtbag. Why are you still with this fool? Like that's how the sisters is feeling. That's how they taking the situation. And right now, Amina doesn't know how she feels. She doesn't know if she wants to be with Peter or if she wants to let it go and move back to Germany. And I'm like, here's my only thing. Music-wise, it would be best for her to stay. But life-wise, I feel like she needs to take her baby and move back to Germany with her family, okay? Because if she came out here to be with this nigga, that ship has sailed. Move on. Move on. Cisco is crying about all his women being mad at him right now, okay? His Atlanta bitch, baby mama, and his LA bitch, Diamond, are not like rocking with him right now. They are pissed once he didn't, ran through and did his, I'm coming clean tour. So he go to talk to Rich, Yoda. And while he's complaining about all this, Rich puts some fucking flames on a fire, throw some shit in there, spark some shit up. Okay, and pull out this Instagram picture of Diamond with her new little boyfriend, Rock. And I'm like, so this is some female shit. This is some real female shit right now. Okay? Like, I feel like there's a vagina around at the moment, even though I don't see one in this scene. So, Yandy meets with Tara and some of Tara's homegirls. And Yandy, reveals the news that she's pregnant, if you couldn't fucking already tell. Okay? I'm just saying. And then Tara talks about her talk with Amina and how they were basically just trying to come together so they can eventually bring the children around one another, even though she doesn't know if she's quite ready for that yet, okay? And of course, we got to talk about how she don't give a shit about Amina's feelings, okay? Amina expressed that she felt it was wrong and that Tara should feel some type of way about, having whatever she had going on with this married man. But y'all know how Tara feels. I had him first. I hit it first, bitch. Police, okay? And her homegirls are right behind her with this foolishness. But I get annoyed with Tara because I feel like Tara always acts as if she didn't do this to somebody else. And I know that eventually she and Amina can get to a point where they can actually take a fucking photo together without a fight breaking out. But I just personally believe I'm tired of seeing Tara with her sanctimonious, I'm over Peter, but Amina better not tell me anything because I was here first. You the real adulterer around this motherfucker. Biblically, he was not married to you. He had children for you, and y'all relationship incited some type of loyalty that you considered. He was always cheating, so I don't know if you ever had the loyalty that you thought you had. But for me, I'm aggravated because I feel like, he wasn't married to you, bitch. He's married to Amina. So at the end of the day, regardless of whether you had his penis in your mouth first, you were still really wrong because he married that bitch. He didn't marry you. You know what I mean? But we gonna let Tara have it because we felt so bad for her last season, didn't we? Diamond goes to meet with Cisco because he calls her over to the studio so he can check her and find out why the fuck she on Instagram with some, butterface ass dude fronting on Instagram. Why she on Instagram fronting like she got a new dude? And if so, why she couldn't call a brother and let him know what was going on? Like, it was a real Jerome moment. You can't call nobody. First of all, Cisco, of course she's like, are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? The way you cheated on me, you had bitches all over the country and you want to come at me like that, Cisco? Look, you are tripping. Okay, you are tripping. And she's going on and on, but really, like, the main focus of this whole thing is this nigga is crazy. Okay, this nigga is out of his mind. First of all, you want to act all big and bad and tell Rich that your baby mama better not bring nobody around your kid or we gonna be popping off in this bitch. You have a problem. She needs to go ahead and go to court, use this footage, okay? Get a restraining order, okay? And do whatever the fuck she has to do because you don't dictate what she does in her life. That's not cool. And the problem is you bitches let these men do this to y'all. Sad Side Stories, Lifetime channel, bitch. Save it for that. Okay? I don't care right now. My problem right now is the fact that he even thinks that this is plausible for him to tell her she can't have nobody, but he can cheat while they're together, move on, have babies with other bitches, because he probably has, and do whatever the fuck he want to do, but she can't, better not get with nobody, because that means she got to bring him around her kid. I would be looking at Cisco like, okay, young man. Back to Diamond girl. Now, why did you even show up? Why did you show up? You knew what this was about. You knew what this was about because you posted fucking pictures on Instagram. You knew what this shit was about. What you was hoping that y'all was gonna make a like reconciliation. He was gonna get on his knees and tell you how sorry he was and beg you to finally come to his fucking apartment. Girl, you better stick with that little overbite, you know, overbite nigga, because he at least won't be with your ass out in public. He gonna fuck you at home. You know, he's not gonna just fuck you in the car. I mean, she's a beautiful girl, so I don't see why she even ever allowed this type of relationship to happen. For you to be sitting up there acting like you had no idea that any of this shit was taking place behind your back, you're a fucking idiot. He wasn't really for you in the first damn place. Like, all you bitches, like, please take note. He don't come home to you every night. He ain't really yours. If he ain't sleeping at your house and y'all live together, where the fuck he sleeping at? Stop acting like that's not a clue that somebody's cheating. You don't have to sleep at a bitch house to father your kids, Peter. Okay? And Cisco, same thing, because I know you over there sleeping by your baby mama house in Atlanta, and this bitch in LA acting like it's all good. She ain't talked to you in 2 days. She ain't worried. See, that's not your man. I'm just saying. And like they got into it, and she got all in his face and mushed him, and he called her a bitch and said she, you know, you crossed the line. You crossed the line. Like, he talking all of that shit. You crossed the line. And I'm like, nigga, please, you been crossed the line. You out your fucking mind. I would have mushed you, smacked you, and then been like, it's my ass, okay? Like, for real. Whatever. I'm sorry. I would have smacked you too. Like, he... Bitch, what? Bye. Then we get to Rich and Johnny Blaze meeting up so that they can talk about their situation. And I'm like, I thought we'd already resolved this shit when she walked up with her ass out, you know, with the baby voice. I'm sorry, Rich. I'm so sorry, Rich. And then she sits down and tells him that she just wants an apology as well, because even though she did all of that shit to him, she feel like she's owed an apology because he was cheating on her. And he was like, bitch, like, what you mean, when you went to jail? Like, get the fuck out of here. I paid for your lawyer, didn't I? What else you want from a nigga? I don't know why you think I gotta apologize, but if it'll make you feel bad, I'm sorry you feel bad. And she like, no, you're not being sincere. And he's like, what you want me to do? Like, I'm sorry that whatever I had did that one time had made you feel however you feel. And he just basically said the same shit in a longer way. and you know, she's all giggles and it's cool now. And I'm like, this is gonna be wrong. And she's just basically telling him, don't just leave her on the sideline. Don't just be leaving me out here with no help and all of that. You know, with the business, with the music. And he tells her, stay her ignorant ass off social media with the fuck shit. So Amina is at home getting some clothes ready to pack to go to Germany. And Peter comes in like she should just be happy his ass showed up today, okay? He comes in and tells her, look, I know. I feel like I'm losing you. And he's like, yeah, you're losing me. What are you talking about? You don't even come home some nights. Like, you don't have to sleep over there. I don't trust you. I'm not comfortable with it. I'm going to Germany. I don't know if I'm bringing you. I don't know if I want to continue this relationship with you. And he's just like on the ground like, I'm going to do whatever. I'm going to do whatever because I don't want to lose you. And I'm like, yeah, because he ain't got no other bitch right now. So you just going to have to do. Like, Amina, like, baby, I really feel like you have too much going for yourself to be dealing with this type of shit. Bitch, you from a whole other country. Why you let this American hood rat shit like really, you know, affect you like this? Like, say bye to this nigga, man. Like, you have got to have been exposed to so much more. I don't understand why you were so mind-fucked by Peter. I mean, his dick game must be stupendous. You done been on this show long enough to put out an album, okay? Please do that and get over it with this nigga trying to wait for him to help you do anything, girl. So Rich goes to play golf with Sin and Precious Paris so they could talk about their business ventures and get some juices flowing. Okay. Okay. And basically Sin is saying that she needs help with her event that she's throwing for the depression and suicide prevention thing that she's doing in her brother, you know, for her brother's, you know, passing in his name or whatever. And I'm cool with this. I'm so here for this. I think this is awesome. I think this is great. Then we get, well, first of all, he tells her to go and get Chrissy to help her. I don't think that's a good idea, but hey, if Chrissy needs something to do to get her mind off a chink in his pop collar, go ahead and do that. Then we get to Precious Paris, and we start to realize there's a chink in the armor with Precious Paris, because Rich has not been doing anything for her. He hasn't been sending her any music, and just recently she went and did a video without his permission. So he's feeling some type of way, okay? This whole episode, I feel like Rich has been dick hurt, and it's annoying me, okay? He's talking about, didn't you just go and do the video shoot with some cat? I don't even know. And this is what I'm trying to tell you right now, Precious, okay? You gotta strike at the right time. You gotta have the right look. You can't be out here with the wrong people, the wrong song, doing the wrong shit. You gotta wait and be patient. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You gotta trust me to do my job. Y'all know, talking all that shit. Meanwhile, Sin's over there like, this shit sound like just what he used to be telling Erica. Maybe I need to reevaluate my friendships. And I'm like, at first I was okay with Sin doing this shit with him, because I really felt like it was just some Mon Ami shit that they hooked up just so they could have more camera time with, you know, both of them have more camera time if they had to deal with one another, since neither one of them really fucks with Erica anymore. So, you know, I felt like that. But now I'm starting to feel like, Sin, come on now. Please go find somebody else to help you with this shit that will really help you. I mean, they got so many people out there in New York that have the right connections and the right mindset to help you put something like this together in the right way. And I feel like there's somebody better than Rich. Rich doesn't seem to think this. He thinks that nobody is better than him at this artist development shit. And I'm like, I could think of like 4 people straight off the top of my head. Clive Davis, Babyface, L.A. Reid, and Warren from Mary, Vincent Herbert, Baby. But I'm going too far into the wrong direction. Bring it back. Either way, rich nigga, there are a whole bunch of other people better than you. Moving along. But you know what? I'm not gonna knock your hustle. Do what you gotta do, young man. Do what you gotta do, light skin. Mendices and Miss Judy meet with Samantha and her mama, Miss Kim. Okay? Now, Miss Kim is a lesbian lady, and you can't tell me nothing different, okay? Because it seemed like to me Miss Kim was really trying to be a gentleman about the situation from the very beginning. Because as soon as they sit down after they fake hug everybody, okay, Mendices has to start going in about how upset he is about, you know, Miss Kim calling him and threatening him. And I'm like, come on, nigga. Like, are we really going to talk about this? See, the thing that make me mad about Mendices is you want to be so upset and so fucking mad and trying to put the responsibility on everybody else, but you laid down and fuck Samantha. Not your mama, not her mama, and not Yandy. So if anybody needs to get together and figure this situation out with Lil Mendices, is you and Samantha, not y'all mamas. But since y'all want to act like some fucking teenagers meeting to talk to the parents about the, you know, the baby that nobody planned for, junior prime. Okay, so here we are. Miss Kim sitting over there in her tuxedo. Don't fucking play with her, okay? She had her suit all nice, pressed and laid. Her braids was new. She knew she was gonna be on television. She was ready for this shit. Let me tell y'all something. I thought I was gonna be here for Mendices' mama because I did not like the way this conversation went down. They start to talk about Lil Mendices and why it is Samantha feels like he needs to spend more time with her because he's struggling in school. She said this the last time they talked, but we was like, well, what fucking evidence are you saying that didn't nobody doing shit with him? Well, when he's over at the house and he begins to read, he starts to stutter. This is something that obviously Miss Kim noticed and said to Samantha, and now it's like an issue. But before, Samantha couldn't really tell us why she felt that way. It took for Miss Kim to be here to actually say what the issue is, okay? So she's trying to get everybody to calm down because she feels like Mendices' mama is doing too much and so is Mendices. So she really trying to be calm, especially when they ask her about that threatening shit. I done had so many situations when mama done told somebody, you better take care of my baby or I'ma hurt you, you hear? And it's never that fucking serious for you to be all upset and making a big deal out of. And if I was Samantha, I'd have been looking at him like, nigga, you know what my mama meant. Stop acting fucking stupid, okay? Get over it. What is the real issue? That was some childish shit. But what really made shit pop off, okay, is when Miss Judy, Mendices' mama, starts to say that Mendices has been there since day one. He has always been a primary parent, so you can't come along now and act like you can do such a better job when he's already been there. And she's like, I know he's already been there. And so Miss Judy's like, all right then, stop fronting. Samantha said the wrong thing. She was like, well, stop fronting. How old are you? Bitch, if you would have said how old are you to my mama, I'd have reached across that table and smacked the fuck out you. So I understood Miss Judy's reasoning behind throwing a drink on Samantha, But she shouldn't have done that. Because this is not about you. This is not about your hood rat-ish ways. Okay, Miss Judy. This is not about you. This is not about you trying to protect your son. This is about your grandson and the fact that y'all need to come together and cool it the fuck out instead of making the situation worse. Well, when she got up to throw the drink on Samantha, she threw the drink on Miss Kim too. Miss Kim jumped up, god damn it, okay? And when I tell y'all, that little munchkin was running around that goddamn ball like she was gonna put hands on somebody, and she meant it. She meant it, okay? Somebody tweeted me, they need to hire her for security. I'm like, god damn it, she's already on security. That's why she dressed like them motherfuckers. But I like Miss Kim, okay? I was so here for Miss Kim. Miss Kim was in there like, oh, y'all see, I'm gonna fuck her up, I'm gonna fuck her up, oh. Like she going off, but the braids is still hella clean and shit. It was hilarious. Mendeecees is laughing so hard. He's like, well, I guess this shit just gonna be fucked up. And it's almost like I'm laughing because it's the little lesbian lady running around and shit. And my mama over here putting her glasses on trying to act like she ain't do shit. But then at the same time, it's fucked up because now I don't know how we gonna make this shit right. Y'all, they go outside. Him and Samantha talk first. And he says his mom was wrong for that. She should not have done that. So they go over there and they talk to Miss Kim. Miss Kim is still mad. She ain't trying to apologize or talk to no fucking body, okay? She's standing there with her fists up as soon as that nigga come over there. But you can tell that she ain't really about to try to fight him. Because they have their own relationship outside of Samantha and outside of Lil Mendeecees. You can tell that Miss Kim is probably the only person that's, you know, dealing with this shit the right way, you can tell, okay? From what I understand, Mendeecees' mama hasn't always been there. So I feel like she putting, you know, 20 on 10 because she trying to prove that she there for her son. Because it's obvious that the lesbian lady has been there, okay? I'm telling you, okay? Nobody playing with Miss Kim today, okay? But they really couldn't calm Miss Kim down. She was pissed off that day. You fucked up that lady's suit, you know what I'm saying? Got Kool-Aid in her her new braids. She was pissed off. She got to get her hair redone, and she got to send her suit to the cleaners. She was just expecting to take this shit off and hang it back up. Y'all fucking up, okay? Like, I don't know what's wrong with Mendeecees' mama, but she should not have been there. I thought she was going to let cooler heads prevail. I thought we was calling you in so that this type of shit wouldn't have happened. We could have been better off with Yandy. Yandy would have handled the situation so much better. I didn't even hear when Yandy said it because they were all having dinner talking about the fact that they needed to go and talk to Samantha and her mama, okay? And Yandy was like, me and Mendeecees' mama don't always see eye to eye, but I thought that maybe she would be better helping in this situation. Now we know why y'all don't see eye to eye. That bitch kind of crazy. No disrespect, Mendeecees. You know I love you, and I'm gonna love your mama because I love you, Mendeecees. But yeah, your mama rad shit, son. It is what it is. She was wrong for that. Miss Kim was trying to keep her composure. She didn't want body slam nobody. She didn't want to go to jail. She got cases. She trying to be cool, you know? Sorry. So y'all, that was basically everything that happened on Love and Hip Hop. I hope y'all enjoyed the review. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and check back for the book review whenever I'm done reading that bitch. And yeah, I'll see y'all in Black Ink Crew, and peace out.